What's going on, everyone? It's Tay with Spectacular Gadgets, and I first have to send a huge shout out to TCL for sending me out the TCL 10 Pro. Now, this makes number 3 out of the TCL lineup that they have. I have the 10L, I have the 10 5G UW, and now I am finally getting around to testing out the TCL 10 Pro. With all that being said, are you guys ready? Let's do this!
Gadgets.
Taking my first look at the Ember Gray. Remember, this is $449.99, so $450. Very attractive looking device. As you see, look at the 4 cameras, the dual flash on the back of the device, and it's flush, so you don't have camera bumps or anything like that. The rear cameras consist of a 64 ultra high res, a 2 megapixel super low light, a 16 megapixel super wide angle, and a 5 megapixel macro. Doing all the pro things. Look at that. I have a headphone jack. Next to that, I have an IR blaster, so I can use this as a remote. And then I also have a mic at the top. Now, to the left, this is a programmable key with 3 different tasks that you can assign to it. At the bottom, you see there is a speaker, you have a mic, the Type-C port, as well as a SIM tray, which you can go ahead and place an SD card in here. Now, to the right, this is the power button. And on top of the power button, you have the up and down volume keys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SIM tray to make sure what I told you is correct. So here I can have my SIM, and then if you go ahead and flip this over, this is where you can go ahead and expand your storage. This is a 6.47 Full HD Plus curved AMOLED display. You'll also notice the 24 megapixel front-facing camera, and along the top of the camera, you'll also see the earpiece. I have finally booted up the device. You see the TCL screen and everything. I'll do some setup off camera, do a little bit on camera so that you can see. One of the things that I'm going to show you is bringing over a backup so I can set up the phone much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Google Cloud backup. And as you see here, it gives me a list of previous backups from my different devices. And so what you would do is just pick whatever backup that you want to use to transfer over to this device. Moving on, let's go ahead and do the fingerprint setup. This has an in-display fingerprint sensor. So while I was setting this up, this one took a little longer to set up, and I don't know if it's because I was placing my finger on wrong or if it was because it was on the stand, but I did notice fingerprint setup for this did take a little bit. But once it was all done, I got it. I added my 1 fingerprint and I'm good to go with that. Then the next step is immediately, let's go ahead and set up the face unlock. And this one's pretty quick. All you got to do is just make sure you're in the frame and it will go from there. And just like that, there I am. Why do I look so sad? I don't know. But just like that. So, looks like it's all good to go. Says good job, it's set up. Then it's asking which hand is your dominant hand, and for me, it's my right. This is the beauty of using a backup. You see, My screen is all set up. I have my background and everything. It's still downloading a bunch of stuff in the background, but the screen looks amazing. It's a pretty nice looking display. Like I said, full HD plus. It's curved, and it's nice to hold without the case. Let's go ahead and try the case on. It's nice that they actually give you a case for this device, so I don't have to go run out and find one. And even with the case, it still keeps it slim and thin. And then you can have display greatness on the back. It looks like Face Unlock is a much speedier way to unlock the device. Also, while setting up and testing the device, I noticed a pretty decent size update was available for this device. As you see, 1.2 gigabytes. This device continues to do pro things. What do I mean by that? This has the feature similar to that of the Samsung Note line, where it has that sidebar. Now with that, you just swipe left and this will come up, hit the plus, and you can go ahead and add apps to this sidebar to just make it easier to access. Now what I did notice that it does not feature the dual app like it does on the Samsung Note line. So you can add pretty much as many apps as you want, but the dual app on the Note line, it just opens up both apps, one on the top and one on the bottom. Optimization is key. And so this phone features the Snapdragon 675, and yes, we know it's not the newest, and it's not the latest, and it's not the greatest, but look how well that this phone is optimized, enough just that it flies through the news feed and it's flying through all my apps smoothly. Let's talk gaming, and why not? Gaming is something I like to do on my mobile devices. Sometimes it's just a little convenient to do. This is not my normal Call of Duty gameplay, but instead today I want to go ahead and try the Xbox Game Pass, which I have installed on this device. So that's something that you have to pay for too. But if you already have it, why not place it on the phone? And then you're also going to need an Xbox wireless or a Bluetooth controller, actually. The game of choice is World War Z. So I'm not too good at this game, but I'm going to show you some gameplay.
Negative. Get to the evac bus. We need escort now.
There could still be people in these houses.
We got reports of infected in your area and we're out of time. Last ship leaves in 35.
Time to go. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
What are you doing?
I'm not leaving anyone behind.
We've done what we can here, Shaw. Evacuation's over.
That's gunfire. From the bus. Rescue leader, report.
Enemy contact. We're okay, but that sound is going to bring more.
Heading to you now.
We'll move once we regroup.
Lower the barriers.
It's done.
No, I mean, that is a good question. You know, I'll tell you what I want from it. Check this out. Tell me what you want. Headphone. I want the jack. Headphone jack. I want the jack. Headphone. I want the jack. Headphone jack. I want the jack. Headphone. I want the jack. Headphone jack. I tell you what I want from it. The number one thing on my list. They took it away and I was pissed. Like Ray J if I had one wish. I tell you what I want from it. The number one thing on my list. They took it away and I was pissed. Like Ray J if I had one wish. Now Spank be the one wanna listen to music good. I don't wanna miss the bass not hearing like I should. Moan in my eyes, you were the baddest. The reason why I love you for the jack, cause you had this. I don't wanna live my life embarrassed, cause you're careless. I want the headphone jack for my trip to Paris. And I don't wanna.
Ooh, the TCL 10 Pro. So what did you guys think about the video quality, the photos? My thoughts is it's pretty good. $450 for pro features, a lot of things that have been taken off devices like Samsung, Apple. They give me everything, all the features that have been stripped away from most devices, and they kept it on here for $450. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to chill with me as we go through this journey. And until next time, everyone, I want you all to have a spectacular day. Later.